Alright, let's get it, guys. The final fight of the night, we've got Israel Adesanya taking on Jared Cannonier in the headliner of the UFC 276 pay-per-view. I feel like the people's main event is Alexander Volkanovski versus Max Holloway 3, and I feel like that's the fight that people are probably most looking forward to. And we've just got this one on top of all of that, which is really exciting. But Israel Adesanya, the fans are starting to turn against him. Since he started to put on quote-unquote boring performances, people aren't really getting behind Izzy like they used to. People aren't really, or maybe it's because he lost, maybe it's because he's lost before, maybe that's a difference maker as well. But I think Israel Adesanya is definitely going to get the win in this fight here against Jared Cannonier, and I think he's going to put a statement on, because people, as I said, are turning against Israel Adesanya. They're seeing him as a boring champion. But the one thing you've got to respect about Adesanya is, though, he's an active champion. This is his third fight in a year. He only fought 4 months ago as well, and I feel like even then, after he defends his belt against Jared Cannonier, he's definitely going to fight again before the end of the year. So I feel like there's something that you can respect about Izzy, is that he's an active champion, and I do think he's going to win. And I think he's going to win by knockout here. I feel like he has to win by knockout. If Israel Adesanya stands at the end of Jared Cannonier's range and leg kicks him, body kicks him, and jabs him for 5 rounds, the fans won't be happy. The fans are not going to be happy. Israel Adesanya, he needs to maybe put himself in a risky situation to please the fans, and I think he's going to get a knockout. I do believe he's going to get a knockout over Jared Cannonier. As for Cannonier, though, he could knock out Adesanya as well, but I do believe that Adesanya's kickboxing is just going to be a little bit too good, to be honest. Israel Adesanya's had a 75-5 kickboxing career before MMA. I think he went 5-0 as a professional boxer as well. And now he's 22-1 in MMA himself, and he showed really good kickboxing in the UFC. Jared Cannonier is a powerhouse. If he steams forward and throws combos, maybe something will land. But I think Israel Adesanya is going to be smart enough to, as I said, stay out of range from Cannonier, which I guess the fans aren't going to want. But I feel like at the same time, he's also going to be able to land his counter shots like he did to knock out Robert Whittaker. I feel like mainly was a good counter punch, but he's also knocked out Paulo Costa as well. And I think he's going to get another one, man. I feel like the Yoel Romero fight really sent his career down. He beat Paulo Costa, which put it up, lost to Jan. Beat Vittori by somewhat boring decision. I guess that's kind of stagnated it. And then it dived when he beat Robert Whittaker by a boring decision. So people don't really want to see Adesanya fight anymore. And he's going to have to get a KO if people really want to see him fight. And I feel like the fight that would save Adesanya's career would be a win over Alex Bahia. I really do believe that. But I'm going with Israel Adesanya here. I don't think the fight does go 5 rounds. I do believe Adesanya finds a finish in this one here. I really hope he finds a finish in this one here. I really hope he doesn't just beat Cannonier by boring decision, man. I know it's a game plan. I know it's a technical fight, but it's just not what the fans want to see. And fans are turning against Adesanya for fighting in that style. So I'm picking Adesanya to win. I'm picking him to win by KO. I really hope that he gets a KO and he wins this one here against Jared Cannonier. And we get Adesanya versus Bahia. That's what we want to see. And I'll see you in the next one.